Hello and welcome back. I'm Arumba. Thank you for joining me. Let's play some more of our campaign at EU4. This is our second round as the Timurids. Alright, I've looked around a bit more. I've decided that we're going to eventually want to start spying on Theodoro or the Ottomans for some technology study spying. Naples has a little bit better technology than the Ottomans, but they're farther away. Theodoro is a little bit easier to spy against. They only have 114% defense versus the Ottomans at 124. And you know how the AI always catches players, so that's a thing. Let's go ahead and grab these mercs, get them forward. Let's grab... We're gonna want to go kill that army soon. I'd like to get all the rest of these cannons to come participate though as well. I also overcommitted on the cannons, so let's just pull some of those off. Alright, 151 bonus on the siege. I did not finish doing interactions with the estates, is the one thing I still need to do. So we didn't demand Diplo points yet. I'm not going to do development, I think. We don't have enough monarch points for it. We're too far behind on tech. Let's go ahead and take these points. Let's also consider taking all this cash. Yeah, I want the money now. I don't want to be worried about debt. I think we get more money overall from that, even though trade is a very, very good source of our income. Let's sack some prestige to make him happy. Let's get his influence a little bit higher so that we can do the other clicks. Any provinces with autonomy? I didn't really check that. We've got 70%, 63%. So we got a bunch of autonomy in these provinces. Okay. B9, Ulima. Anything for the Dhimmi? No. Still no Dhimmi. Got some spices. This province will be okay for them. That province okay for them. That one's fine. That puts them at 43%. What else can we do? Just want to get them to 50. Missionary Strength Advisor, 2% strength, level 3. That'll help us catch up on admin tech. I think we can definitely afford him. I would rather have a level 2 half price, but, you know, I'll take what I can get. And we probably do want to convert that land, right? We've got 96% religious unity, 0.7 missionary strength. I did just give Shat to the clergy as well, so that should increase our conversion speed, yes? They have to be above 60% for that, I think, now. Let's recruit the Inquisitor. I suppose we could keep them above 60%, make a generous donation, or we could just convert a little bit slower, get some monarch points. Which sounds better to me. We want to get a half price level 3 Diplo guy as well. Anything dropping off here? Decline the nobility expires in 8 years. That's far enough away, I think would probably be okay. Kind of risky though. Any bad event could put us in a disaster area, and I'd be very concerned that I might forget about it because I hide the disaster alert most of the time because of the tag switch thing. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna give a bunch of provinces that are mostly manpower focused to the nobles right now. We're gonna get them up to 75% influence just with land. I think that's safer. Give them the 1.2 and that one. And then hopefully we can just revoke some of the stuff that they had before. Like, this isn't really an ideal province for them, is it? Well, it is land force limit modifier, but we have tons and tons of land force limit right now. We don't need it. I think I would actually prefer to... I want to get them below 50% so they're starting to tick up again. I'd rather give that to the clergy or something. Again, same thing here. 1 manpower? Like, this is not where we want them. Paper? Current price 5 ducats, and you've given it to the nobles. Okay. Alright, that's as low as we can go. Now they're just barely loyal. We let that tick up for a while. Let's go ahead and, yes, give more land to the Ulima. We'll give them... There's no estuary here, right? I wouldn't mind if the burghers became loyal again, but they are already very influential. Can't give any land to the Dhimmi. Ulima can have this. Ulima can have this. And this. And honestly, they can have this. I don't want them to have this, do I? I guess so, actually. Okay, I promise, I promise. No more finagling with estates. I think we're all done with that. So we got our 450 extra monarch points. We get to pay off all of our loans. Now we're making 17 ducats a month, which means now we can address the next issue, which is the 4 corruption that he has. He also has 4.5 inflation. This guy's got a lot of problems. Let's try to, like, pretty rapidly bring down corruption. We go up 0.5 per year. Over 10 years, that takes care of it, but I kind of want to just go nuts on it for now. It's just, I want to get it down to nothing. Okay, and I was looking at some of our opportunities to expand. Unfortunately, we have truces with a lot of the people I want to attack. We have a truce for 5 years with Mushasha. We have a truce with Delhi directly. So we're going to have to go murder Hormuz. We're going to then probably end up swinging the whole army east, declare war on Trenza, whatever, separate peace Delhi, murder this guy, and hopefully achieve this mission, which is to control these provinces here. All 3 of these, plus all of this. And if we do that, we get claims on a lot of land, basically. That's one of my primary goals, I think, for this session as the Timurids. I just want to get all of that done. You only have 13 in the front row, so we do not need 21 infantry. $13 in the front row, let's just take 13 infantry. Do we have any cav? We have 1 whole cav. Very nice. Give me the cannons. So we have a pretty strong amount of artillery and stuff, but I've already forgotten our Timurid ideas. We've got land leader shock, yearly prestige, morale of armies bonus, some more shock damage, legitimacy, tech cost reduction. We've got full administrative, full quantity, and we're working into trade. So we're kind of a paper army, but we've got a pretty good income now. Although, it's possible that rooting out corruption that fast is too much. Let's make sure we're still making positive income. Darga. Kundaz. We want Kundaz to have effective base attacks for the rest of the game. I kind of do. Increased tolerance. Or, ooh, admin tech cost reduction? I don't want to take tech while we have this penalty, though. We don't need the state slots. We need the missionary strength. Alright, we'll take that one. Ali and the Khorasani people. Our administrative advisor leaves our courts, and we gain a new statesman who's half-priced. Diplo rep advisor. Or we become Khorasani. Claim strength of our heir goes down. All provinces of the Khorasani culture will get -3 unrest for a while. Khorasani culture is these. We don't really have any issues with unrest in that area. Don't want to spend admin points. Don't need the level 2. Actually, perfect. That's perfect. A level 2 advisor for half price is really, really inexpensive. It's either that or we take the half price level 3 that I didn't hire. Okay, that answers my question. We're going to lose the admin points there. And that works out perfectly, actually, because we're going to hire the level 3 missionary strength guy soon. And we want to hire the level 2 half price guy here. Okay. Siege complete. Let's just bring the cannons forward with some guy. We have some pretty good leaders. Since we don't have the cav to flank, I guess we do want to bring a couple extra infantry to deal with that battle. And make sure we don't take any loans. Alright, let's go do that battle. So we're trying to get spy speed here, that's all fine. We do have this rebel uprising at 80%. The Luristani separatists in Ilam. So, all we gotta do is just win this battle, park an army there, and that rebellion will go away. It's time the arrival for both these guys to be there at the same time. We've got the 3rd and the 12th. So slow you down until you don't arrive until the 11th, probably, which will end up being the 12th because the game lies. 12th and 12th. Best leader for combat is just a 3-3. Look at all these leaders, man. I have an admiral. I don't really need an admiral. And we do need to hire the level 3 guy, who is 50 ducats to hire, actually. Or we could just be cheapo and take the level 1 guy for now. Use the money to pay off corruption. Yeah, I think we'll do that for now. That means that we can get started on a conversion, probably. 32 months now in chat. Seems reasonable. Okay, so the only person we could attack right this second and like easily win is against Hormuz. There's the Ming peace deal. We saw that peace deal in the beginning of the last episode. Or, yeah, like toward the end of the last episode, even though we didn't stay in play. Alright, now I want to grab these mercs, consolidate, go down to 2. Shift consolidate because we don't need to reinforce quickly. The attrition we need to get rid of best we can. I hate attrition ticks in your own land, man. They just make me so mad. Just straight up consolidate everything. Are you serious? We lost our leader who was reducing attrition by giving us more supply limit there. Right before that monthly tick. Awesome. Let's have this army go down to there. These guys go down to here. I think we're going after Hormuz. And as I've said multiple times now, it makes me feel awful, but we have to murder him. Bet Simisaraka is going to die. Still have the 5 out of 5 relations. Sorry, Shamar. No, I'm not going to get involved with the Ottomans. Not going to do it. Honestly, I'm just going to get rid of the mercs. I don't know why. He probably still has the mercs from maybe when I hired them. We hired them to try to do a peace deal at one point. We have 8.58 professionalism. We do... yes, we do have a truce with Kara, so we're safe to drill on his borders. How about devastation? Any devastation to get rid of? 6% here, 1.6% here. This is all in this state, which means no prosperity. Do we even have any prosperity? We have a single state. 2 states with prosperity. Over here, these 2. And this one. Ooh, we have prosperity in that estuary? No, but almost. Okay, so, no real issues with devastation over there. This one, I'm assuming, is coming down very slowly. That is a huge state. Look at all that development in that state. We could develop 1 click here. We could get rid of that problem. It would help a lot. Cost is huge, though. Or we could build another fort if we had the money for it. Which, we do have a decent income now. I think for now, we're going to turn off the fort in our capital. Until we get our debt paid off, I want to turn off forts. I care more about getting... Sorry, not our debt, but it's effectively debt, the corruption that we have. We'll turn those ones off. We will... I so want to release that subject. We will drill here. Let's get corruption coming down again. Merchants have been slandered. Well, that's going to affect income a little bit, isn't it? That's attrition. Supply here is only 24, but with that guy, we're fine. We are not drilling, though. I accidentally misclicked. So we should be safe to drill on both of these. We, I guess, are going to continue to move towards mysticism since we've got 1 more conversion after this, and we only have the 1 missionary. If we can get to 75, we'll click that button and then swing back towards tech production for the next set of technologies. And, getting counter-espionaged by Mushasha, but we really do want to claim on him. We're getting very, very little power projection against Hormuz because he's got that espionage idea group. Hostile trading's helping out a little bit with Biapis. Oh, and also, I was looking between episodes. I did find out that, yes, the AI will reset all of what you say you want. So that's unfortunate. You can't, like, control them from the grave, you know? By telling them, take this, take this. No, it doesn't quite work that way. Okay, so we could declare war on Hormuz right now, but it doesn't really do anything. I actually want him to, like, commit more to the Yemen situation. He's actually losing that war right now. How had we done that again? We declared on Hejaz. Why is he losing? He's supposed to be winning this war. I was going to win this war. I can guarantee it. Abu Arish is occupied by Yemen. Abu Arish. Oh, he actually took down the level 1 fort. I wonder if he did a breach. Occupied May of 81. He had to have done an artillery barrage to get it in just that short period of time. Okay, well that's temporary though. Portugal's, oh my gosh. Wow. Lisboa and Beja and Evora. And then they cede land to Kong. They revoke cores on northern Africa. But he just went and took like oh my god. GG Portugal. Right, so we have a truce with this guy, truce with this guy. I'm gonna let him fight for a little bit longer. That's not really what I want. We have our merchant bonus right now. We got admin tech cost reduction. We got room for 3 more boats. Boats are by far like the cheapest, most cost-effective way to make more money. Like if you have to decide between buildings or boats, you should build boats first. They pay for themselves the fastest out of like anything you can possibly build. Especially when you have an age bonus that gives you bonus trade power from them. Lets the trade power propagate upstream. Okay, so we're drilling. We're putting down unrest. We're converting. 3% per month is decent. Got a missionary strength guy, land maintenance modifier guy. Getting our professionalism up a little bit more. I think you can actually see the yearly professionalism growth down here. 0.6, it's not much. So if we do nothing for 10 years, we can gain 6 whole professionalism. I'd like more than that. Let's go back to this because I actually want the money. We need this, though, to counteract Hormuz's spy network strength. Actually, no, we're not getting that bonus. We're only getting that against this guy. Which is probably not worth it, really, for one guy. And honestly, we don't really need CB. Need more claims on Hormuz. Because I'm going to declare probably the Reconquest War for these 4 provinces, and then we can basically just instantly integrate Hassa because he's already been a subject for a while. That's probably going to be my goal. And then we release another new subject, like something down here. I don't know. Maybe that guy that we had just murdered. Mushasha? We'd have to wait a few years for that, but maybe. Or we just release this guy. Sorry, we integrate that guy and then release Baluchistan. Take an idea? Grade range? We don't need this yet. Doesn't give us this next bonus, and I'm not really concerned about trade range, probably. Unless we can suddenly reach something that's got a lot of money. Money's already going the direction we want. No other output from that one. That's a ducat. We could send an inland caravan here. Maybe. Would this increase our range? Current range 524, max range 260. Yeah, that's not going to be enough. We've got noble rebels in this location. Delhi's at peace, and they're not going to decline the call. Chagatai's at peace. Yeah, I'm going to just sit for a little bit longer. I'm going to not take the idea. We're going to pay off corruption for just a short period of time. That's my plan. And then after that, we're going to go to war with Hormuz when it's ideal timing. Be good if he could get onto the war goal. He already controls Medina. Okay, so he has the war goal. Just that occupation down there. His subject is occupying things. Ooh, he's got a fort. But he's trying to take it back. And Yemen has rebels right now. There is a Hormuzi tiny army. He has to have an army, I just don't know where it is right now. Can't see it. Send a boat down there to inspect. That's actually a good idea. We should try to have an idea of what's going on. Identify where Hormuz's army is to help us to decide when to do the war. Okay, that's a lot of cannons, man. That might be overkill on the cannons. We're not going to get rid of them. All right. We can get a claim on Biapis. Biapis is in our node. Really high development province there. Two of them are... He's got a lot of development, this guy. That's another war that would be so easy. You say you want this land, but and you're a militarist, but you have no claims. Like, what kind of an excuse do you have for yourself, man? That's embarrassing. Okay, I was wrong. This war looks easier. And it also lets Hormuz have time to hopefully pick up war exhaustion and stuff. We need a level 1 fort sieged, a level 2 fort sieged, and then we gotta knock out Nogai, who's on Tech 12 to our Tech 12 with a level 1 fort. I'm sure we're gonna end up with access this way. Got 5 cannons up there right now. I want 5 more cannons to go that way too. Okay. Mamluks cede a lot of land to the Ottomans. We've gained naval tradition. We're losing great power status. We're a great power? I wasn't aware. We do great power influence on our subjects to 58 ducats on you. We could great power influence Hassa. I like using great power influence just because it keeps them from becoming unruly, and there's a lot of advantages to them having more monarch points for development and stuff. It looks like he never did reset this, or I clicked it again. I'm not sure. Okay, well for now, I'm going to take a short break here. I'll be back in the next episode where we will finally declare our first war as the Timurids round 2.0. Thank you guys for watching. See you next time. See you soon.